Aloha, everyone. Welcome to the Aloha Friday with the Sandwich Islands Social Network. My name is Kamaka Brown, and every Friday we do enjoy a interesting conversation. We share the lives and journey of people in our island community. The Sandwich Islands Social Network is an organization serving Hawaiians and Hawaiians at heart away from their island home, and tax deductible donations are gratefully accepted. Right down below, I have a little scroller that says if you would please consider being a sustaining part of our ohana. You can check it out on our Patreon platform, www.patreon.com/. Sandwich Islands 808 is the place to go if you would like to find out more information about how you can be a sustaining member of the Sandwich Islands Social Network. And we want to remind our friends watching on Facebook Live broadcast, we want to welcome you that the Aloha Friday show is a live interactive chat driven show. So we welcome you to give questions, comments throughout the show. We love to hear from you. And the music that you heard as we began our session, our video podcast here today is none other than our guest, a longtime friend, family friend. I've known him forever, Jerome Koko, and he's in our green room right now. So please welcome Jerome Koko. What's up, Jerome?
Hey, good morning, Kamaka. How are you, brother? Thank you very
Oh,
much for this opportunity. Thank you. But I want to open up the show with the word chant. Can I do that?
absolutely.
All right. Chant. Beautiful. Oh my God.
That- oh,
Oh, you was expecting something else?
I was expecting
Huh?
one only. Come on now, bruh. I thought,
I said, let me open up the show with the word chant. So,
you
chant.
know, you know,
Beautiful.
bruh. I know where you live. I'm gonna come over. And I'm gonna come over your house and eat you, brother. Okay? No,
I get five yappers. I said they're just waiting for anybody coming. All
you
my
get
quack grabbers out there.
you get his.
Good morning, but thank you very much for this opportunity. I love it. I love it.
Let me just start
Uh,
off by saying, love you so much. Mahalos for so many wonderful years of friendships. And the last time I saw you was at NAM in Anaheim, right? We talked story.
yeah, man. Yeah, in fact from I think 2017, every year after that we had a conversation, and
Yeah.
then the pandemic hit, and then I miss you. And look at that golden hawk on top of your head, the color. Oh my God, bruh. Are you representing Nana Cooley? Are you?
You went there. You went
Oh,
there.
bruh.
Okay.
Oh
After
man.
giving me dirty lickings for us the wrong color. Now,
Bruh. If I knew, I would have read. Yeah, I would have wear red and blue just for you for your Hawaiian High School. Or did you graduate from Iolani? Where did you graduate from?
wait, wait. You better keep Roosevelt on the slopes of Papakolea out of this picture, man. Listen,
Oh,
listen.
hey.
Full disclosure to all of our friends before we start, okay? So, Jerome Koko, commonly known as Boogie, representing the West Side, is a proud graduate of Nanakule High School, 1973, and I was wearing the black and gold of the Golden Hawks. And I called his attention to it, and now he said, "That's not gold and black, bro. That looks like orange and something." I thought that was Campbell High School. So
Oh, we have a lot of run-ins with the Sabres. Let me tell you, man. Oh my God.
um,
But it's all good now. It's all good
it's all
now.
good. It's all good.
It's all good now.
So we get a lot of our friends, okay, dropping in, and so I wanna acknowledge so many of our ohana that wanna say
Of
hello.
course, of course.
Start with brother Marty Burns. Aloha, brother Marty. He says Aloha Friday kako to everybody. Marty and Heke Ola. Ole says Aloha kako. Heke says welcome. And let's see, we get Auntie Hetty. Auntie Hetty and Duha. She goes, okay, finally. Aloha, Marty, and aloha, Heke Ole, and aloha to you, Auntie Hetty and Uncle Larry. We love them guys. They are wonderful supporters of the Sandwich Island social network. all the way from Portland, Oregon. Cindy is on board. Aloha,
Hey,
Cindy.
Miss Kapiolani herself. Aloha.
Sweet, sweet. Welcome
Sweet,
aboard.
sweet.
Good to have the Pacific Northwest, right? Join us. And here is a wonderful supporter of Samajalan Social Network. He's a ukulele uh, kumu instructor for the Keiki. Aloha, Uncle Kamaka and Uncle Jerome.
Hey, good morning,
Welcome.
Stan. Good morning, man. Thank
And
you.
his lovely wife Rosie and their little one are close ohana to the Sandwich Island social network. So welcome everyone. You got questions or comments, whatever's, please share it. We will acknowledge you because we want you to be part of the conversation. So let's see here, Mr. Coco. Let's go back in time, okay?
Sure,
So,
sure.
1973, you're out of high school. You ready to go. You meet on the beach. You stay paddling with Makaha Canoe Club, and you meet on the beach this 14-year-old. You don't recognize him because he's not from the neighborhood. He look like he's a newbie over here. And you find out this guy just moved from Palolo side to Makaha, and it turns out that his name is Israel, and he's playing his ukulele, and you kind of like what you heard. What was that you made you walk up to him?
Yeah, after we used to paddle for Makaha Canoe Club, and after practice one day, there's a trail that you walk behind Makaha Beach. There's a trail that you can go behind of the apartment buildings over there, and that's how we used to go home. And when I went home, I seen this guy just sitting on the beach and playing his ukulele. So as I was getting closer, in fact, that was one of the songs that he played, "Pawo Liko Kalehua." I mean, that's just a classic that if you're into a traditional Hawaiian music, pretty much you're gonna start off with that, either that or Noho Pai Pai. Well, anyway, he was playing well that song, and I just went up to him, made conversation. I said, "Hey, how's it, bro? My name is Jerome," and he said, "Hey, I'm Israel." I said, "Wow, bro!" Like and then we started just talking casually, and I just said, "Gee, the music that you're doing is the same music that you know we were doing as a group. Me, Moon, and we had a couple other guys that we did. Nothing professionally, just backyard party kind." And we just started, we sat down for a little while and they just talk story. And then I told him to come over. I brought him over the house to meet Moon and the guys, and went over. After that, then he said, "Hey, he has a brother that also play music, and they just moved, yeah, from Palolo." And he said he has a brother. So the following day, we went over and we met the family, and he opened the door, and then he came out, and then met his brother Skippy, and the whole family. And the rest is history, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it all started from the beginning.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. So now you guys are playing, and you get invited to perform for weddings and for funerals, and you get in the area. People, they get the ear for the Hawaiian music and say, "Hey, get these boys playing. We like them play at our parties and stuff." So you guys are doing quite a few of the casual kind gigs. Play for free, baby luau, um, stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. This whole thing, nothing was even considered as doing it professionally. Just backyard music and just different luau stuff. So if they had stuff to do, we went. If we had stuff, we brought them along. And yeah, was I mean that was the good times, but there was just go and just go and sing. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
yeah,
I get
I
I get
loved it. Yeah.
I get why not checking in the house. It's my cousin, Alexis Mauna Kea, cousin Alex. Aloha,
Hey,
mai kako, ha heo,
aloha.
oh, Nanakuli, ea. Nanakuli represent the west side. All the Mauna Keas from Nanakuli side, Haleakala Road, is on my ohana over there. And
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Auntie Catherine was a dear friend of mine, Auntie Catherine.
oh,
Yeah, yeah,
Auntie
yeah.
Catherine is my mother's sister, so
Oh,
that's
no
that's
kidding, bro.
that's that's close honor. That close,
Oh,
close. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So let's see now. Now you guys get one. You guys get an invitation to play at this Uptown Yokos in Kapuhulu. Uptown Yokos in Kapuhulu, and that kind of is it kind of says in the history logs. You guys first paying professional paying gig per se. You guys got $10 each. Is that true?
Well, Moon said he had 40, so I don't
Oh,
know. Maybe it was, so, we're kind of like going back on that. And I said, shoot, I remember I only received $10. I mean, at that time, $10 was like, oh, almost $1,000 to us. I said, all right, hey, man, we hit it big over here.
hey,
Yeah,
it says
actually,
up.
that was
Huh?
Uptown Yoko. You remember that? Uptown Yoko?
I'm trying to remember because if have uptown, must be downtown Yokos too. How come they had uptown?
Yeah, well, it used to be called Uptown Yokos, and it was right on the corner of Kapuhulu Avenue. So if you go there now, Starbucks is right on the corner now,
Oh,
and that's where we used to have the Sunday jams over there. But man,
ah,
now it's just, yeah. That's when actually we really started. Actually, this whole thing, I met Israel in the latter part of 1975. Actually, when they
okay.
moved, 1975. Yeah, that's when we met, and then kind of just did all backyard stuff. And believe it or not, we did Uncle Buffalo Keolano's surfing meet. I think the first 10 years, I think we did the surfing meet down there, and just started to build a whole repertoire. And then everybody said, wow, how did you guys really get popular with this whole thing? So believe it or not, bro, we should do funerals. Funerals was the one. That was the money maker for us, bro. Sounds kind of funny, sounds
No,
kind of sad, but
yeah, but yeah.
yeah, I mean, we used to do a lot of funerals. And from there, people used to ask, hey, you guys do parties? And it's just kind of like escalated from there. Yeah. So
Wow.
from funerals to Carnegie Hall. Yeah, bro. Oh, talk about yin and yang, yeah, bro.
Hey, that's the title of your new book, bro. When you write your when
Uh,
you huh? When you write your memoirs,
my memoir,
yeah.
yeah.
The the membras. Ooh,
Ooh,
the
ooh. I'm
membras.
not going to use that. I might have to pay you something. I don't want to use that. Yeah,
But that's a good title, man. From funerals to Carnegie Hall, cause man,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We get Tyra Abraham over here, another of our San Magellan social network and a wonderful supporter of the work we do. Aloha Kamaka and Jerome. Mahalo for entertaining the locals that live on the mainland. Aloha from Corona, California. So, welcome.
Aloha. Thank
Uh,
you.
Brenda Mariano says, hi, Jerry. Um,
Hey, that's my realtor. That's my realtor. She's one of the best in Hawaii. You guys need a house, apartment, anything? Call
Sweet.
up Brenda. She's one of the best in the business. Yeah.
Sweet,
Thanks, Brenda.
sweet. Oh my goodness. Here's Alexis. She go nahi nahi na kanikapila o Makaha Sons. Chihu. Yes.
Yee-hoo. Ay, mahalo nui.
And Auntie Hetty says, "Hey everybody, I had to. I had everybody had to start small somewhere. Yeah, that's right, right.
Yeah.
Got to start someplace. So, but how did you had a name for the group right up front? I mean, you guys knew who you were going, how you gonna bill yourself or what?
No, actually, this came by surprise, but yeah, you
Oh,
wouldn't even believe it. But when we tell a story, everybody kind of just looks at us. So we're in the parking lot practicing. We're invited to do a midday program at Namkuli High School, and the MC, as we're going through some of the stuff in the parking lot, and the MC came up to us and asked, "Oh, what we're going to introduce as you guys' group name?" So we all kind of like look at each other, and then I think Moon and Moon kind of like just blurted out, Makaha Sons of Niʻihau. I said, go figure, bro. Go figure how we got that name, bro.
who
But
knew?
yeah, who knew? Yeah. But on the funny note with that, so say, okay, Makaha Sons of Niʻihau. Okay, say write it down. Go okay, and then we went, and then it was time for go on. Say, ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for the Makaha Sons of the Niʻihau?
Oh,
So wait, to tell you the truth, everybody had the hardest time saying Makaha Sons of Niʻihau. It would just get all kind of break. Ladies and gentlemen, I send for the Makaha Niʻihau of the Sons. Yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, they just had the hardest time. I mean, even some of the great MCs, had the hardest time, introducing us as Makaha Sons of Niʻihau.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, my
yeah.
goodness. And as you say, the rest is history because as you move forward, 21 albums, Makaha Sons, 23 Hoku Awards. You 3 times you went to Carnegie Hall. Amazing travels. Who would think that from the beaches of Makaha to the stage of Carnegie Hall and stages across the country, your music and you would expand the knowledge about the culture and our music to the world, all the way from Makaha. Amazing.
Yeah, yeah. For three, local Hawaiians from Nanakuli, born and raised here, and went to Nanakuli High School, graduated from there. Now they're walking into Carnegie Hall. You know, it was, but it was a trip, man. But it was awesome at the same time, And we took a lot of friends with us, on the first journey to Carnegie Hall. You know, um, we had Makaha Sons, we had Cyril Pahinui on Slacky, we had Dennis Pavao. He just got voted, male vocalist of the year. We had NTG Noah Kiawe came with us. Lord Gardner was there. Chinky Mohoy and his halal was there. I mean, but we just went full swing over there. Just went full swing and got to go back 2 more times and just spread the aloha, bro. Spread the
Yeah,
music up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Here's C Honda. She said, "How's it, Kamaka and Jerome? Happy for see you. Hey, C, happy for see you too, girl. Mahalos for jumping in. That's part of Andy Bumatai's Hamajang gang. Uh,
Oh yeah.
Andy has his daily pigeon live, and she is part of the Hamajang gang, and she comes over and is part of our crew over here. And take our love back to Andy, please. See from
Yeah.
me and Jerome. Uh,
Yeah. Give him my aloha.
Absolutely. Here's another cousin of mine. He's all the way back east over here. He goes, "Hello everybody, much aloha from the Hapahauli. Sorry, but I like the two H's, Hapahauli. It makes me feel like a superhero like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. Ohana Pill and Pili and aloha. 16-time Hoku Award winner, Mr. Jerome Koko. There you go. This brother, he's on it. Malos, bro.
On it like a hornet, brother.
He's on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Harrison, Jerome, I want you to write this down. Jerome said, "You're on it like a hornet." I love it.
Yeah. On it like a hornet, man. Yeah.
So now, you get about 18 years when you started Makaha Sons of Niʻihau, and at some point on 18 years, Israel decides to go on a solo career, and this is 1993. He decides that that's what he wants to do. And so in '93, he and John DeMello began producing their own music, and Makaha Sons continues on. 3 years later, there's a last performance with Israel Kamaka Viva Ole in 1996. And this was the year, 96, his gone solo. But there was an unforgettable emotional reunion of in the Hawaiian music industry. And I captured just about a minute of this chicken skin moment. And I would like you, as we watch this together, because as you watch this, I mean, I'm sure there wasn't the Waimaka was just flowing in the audience, tears, and you can see that, right? Was
Yes.
chicken skin.
Yes.
And I want to just play this. It was just a little clip, Jerome, and I'd like to ask
Sure.
you, as you know, after we watch it, to please give us your, what was happening for you and for the Makaha Sons on that particular night. So here we go. Get ready. Get out the tissue because this one is amazing. Here we go.
Love you, buddy. Love you, bro. Aloha, auia mauna kea, ike ahi ahi ahi, olono, ika leo kamakani, to all everybody, from Niʻihau to Miloli, love each other, malama everybody. Love you, Hawaii. This is your Kamaka Viva Ole, everybody.
Whew. I don't know
Oh
about
yeah.
you, brother, but all the
Oh, I tell you, man. Yeah. If you no more chicken skin, then if you no more goosebumps, then tears gotta be flowing,
you
man.
know
Yeah,
what? If
there was a crazy night, bro. That night, and nobody had nobody expected anything like that to happen. Yeah, and we all were sitting at the table and watching his performance. Before that, he was talking about the red rag and the blue rag, you know, mainly talking to the younger generation, about the red rag and the blue rag. And I mean, if you know what I mean. And the part that he was saying, you know, that rag is only good for one thing, just for blow your nose, you know. But as he was going through his whole, I guess his whole speech that night, and we were just sitting at the table and we were having dinner and kind of really listen to what he was really trying to say. And I turned to Moon and I turned to Moon and I told Moon, I said, "Hey, I think brother is calling us." And the Moon, huh? I said, I really think he's calling us. And we know each other. I mean, we didn't even have to look at it or anything, but we just knew each other. We know Israel like the back of our hand. I mean, we just knew that. I don't know if it was his last calling for us or one of his, just his last speech. But I told Moon that, hey, bro, we gotta go up. I think brother is calling, and it kind of cemented it really well because when you hear the song Kaleo Hano, everybody thought it was planned, but it wasn't planned. In fact, that song, as we found out from one of the members playing with him, because we were curious because everybody said, "Hey, that song, you guys had everything all planned." They said, "No, it was never planned," and we could hear it in his voice and the story that he was saying. I said, out of the 1,000 songs that he could have picked, or he could have, they could have done that night, he picked Kaleohano. And once he mentioned that the song was written by his brother-in-law Moon, I told Moon, that's the calling, bro. We should go. So me and Moon stand up, and then we walked, and then John looked over and said, "Oh, where you guys going?" I said, "No, bro. He's calling. Let's just go already." So we made our way to the stage, and that will be etched in everybody's brains. Yeah. So yeah, we still get a little teary here and there, when I tell a story like that.
yeah.
Everybody wanted to know, but yeah, man, that was an awesome night. But yeah, it was really good, and we got to see our love for each other, that night. Yeah.
Whew. You know what? If our
Yeah.
friends out there, if you didn't get white maka or chicken skin, we cannot be friends. Um,
Yeah.
you
Can
know,
I? Yeah.
on social media, you can just unfriend me or whatever. Because
Yeah.
But
Wait, let me have a senior. Let me have my senior coffee for you.
so
Ah,
indeed, unbeknownst, and well, you already had a feeling this was his last performance because that was in '96. He passed in June of '97. And I I know that shortly thereafter, of course, your brother John passed in 2012, and then
yeah, and somehow June is is a real crappy month, for
mm,
us, because Asia passed away, 1997, June 26th. My brother passed June 25th,
oh,
2012. So,
yeah.
yeah, so every time when June come around, it's oh,
Stay home.
oh,
Stay,
thank you, Lord.
stay home. Oh, we have quite a few of our friends jumping in, and
Sure,
I wanna
yeah.
share right now. Let me see. Oh my goodness, we have so many of our friends. See Honda saying, "Of course, Kamaka, glad to do it. I have loved the Makaha Sons for so long." She says,
Thank you.
"Absolutely." And oh, hey, Brandon Hinsey, Brandon. Hey, mahalo piha for perpetuating our Hawaiian culture. He Hawaii au mau a mau. Yes, 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 man. Woo. Um, and also, let me see. We have quite a few more, and I wanna make sure I don't miss any of
Sure.
the ones that are coming through over here. Here's brother Tim Lopes. Tim is from Nanakuli, actually. Tim Lopes is from Nanakuli. He's living in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas,
So there's West Side representing in Houston, Texas, right there, Tim.
you mean?
Brother Tim, right there. And let me see. My goodness, Auntie Hetty says, wow, that video was a moment in time for all of Hawaii. Why maka? Indeed, Auntie. Indeed. Yes, 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 yes. And Marty Burns says, whoo, chicken skin, bruh. Marty, you said it, bro. I had chicken skin on my chicken skin. That's pretty the kind. Yeah. Um, and then let me see. Stan goes, oh man, I get allergies when I see that. When you get allergies, the tears start coming down. That's what he's saying.
I think we all get allergies. We all get allergies on that one, man. It will never end. It will never end.
He goes, either that or the onion ninjas come out whenever I see that video. You're right, Stan. You're right, man. And Harrison, my cousin Harrison said, all the fields, man, all the fields come out. You're right, cuz you're
That's
absolutely,
true. That's true.
yeah. And let me see. Here is cousin Alexis. She goes, Mana'ava ku ike ka'ava, mahalo me te
Upayana.
aloha. Yes. Oof, all this kind over here. Alexis is so akamaya no olelo. She sometimes I have to ask her, okay, cousin, my olelo is really bad. You gotta translate for me, and she has been so loving and so patient to help me with my olelo over here. Here's another cousin of mine. Aloha bumper, aloha cuz, my dear heart Coco, much love and fond memories growing up and singing together in high school. Golden Hawks forever.
Hey, Bumper, I miss you, girl. You know we were singing partners in high school.
Nah.
Yeah, yeah, we were
Ah.
singing partners in high school, and we well, believe it or not, me and Moon we used to be in a band before.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you guys, yeah. So she was our soloist, and
Oh.
for one of our concerts, we did the Kekali Niʻihau, the Hawaiian wedding
Wedding
song.
song.
Yeah, yeah,
Ah.
we did that, and Bumper had she had one of the greatest voice, coming out of Nanakuli, and
Wow. Love
I
you,
still
cousin
remember.
Bumper. Haven't
Yeah,
I haven't seen
yeah.
her for so long. I love you, and thanks
I
for dropping
haven't
in,
seen
Bumper.
her. Yeah, I mean, we kind of like just leave 2 miles down the road, and we can even stop and say aloha to each other. But you know, but that girl, man, I tell you, she did the song from the Man of La Mancha. What song was that? To Dream or The Impossible Dream?
Yeah.
She sang, yeah, she sang that song. Oh my God.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Um,
Good job, girl.
good
DM me
job.
when you got time. Yeah.
Tim Lope says, whenever you're down on the windward side, the Pakalola will tickle your feet.
Ooh, woke up early this morning.
That's a classic
Ah,
Israel,
boy,
man.
tell you,
Yeah.
man, smoked the cockroach from the night before.
Alexis says, Nanakuli Golden Hawks for life. Hey, the West Side is representing today, man. I love
Hey,
it.
come on, Westside. Let's represent. Let's get some cocos on our. Hey, no mind our Coco family. I was getting something we know Ma'a is kind this kind computer stuff like that. It's just a big dream about we looking at each other. All right. So now what button we go? You know how we did it? No can find the mute button. Oh my god.
Here's Marty Burns. He goes, I remember years ago, we was at Sam Choi's and the Makaha Son was at a table a few feet away from us. Looked like you were having lunch meeting. You guys might have seen me. I was the guy who had walked by 10 times trying to get the nerve to say hi.
Or him and about 1,000 other guys who used to come and say. In fact, thank you, Uncle Sam Troy, when he had his restaurant, we had one of the tables there. He dedicated for the Makaha Sons. We had our plaque on there, and we had the chairs with all our names up there. So that
Oh,
was kind of like so. Anytime when we had meetings or anything like that, say, "Oh, when we get in a meeting," say, "Hey, Sam Troy's," and
that's
so we
the
just
boardroom. The
built
boardroom right there.
I tell you, man, the boardroom right there, right next to the bathroom. Cheers, in case you gotta go and so they right beside there. Yeah. So yeah, all these guys they know.
Here's another Nanakuli boy, the Don Kaokai. Don Kaokai. He has his company reason5.com. He's one of the wonderful supporters of Sandwich Island Social Network on reason.com, reason5.com. He goes, I remember growing up back in the day playing, just a wonderful time was then. Graduated with John at Nanakuli High. Used to go to the 6 Road a lot to the Kiahas,
Yeah,
and John stopped by, play music from time to time. Love the journey, Jerome. There we go.
that was a good that was a good time, man. With the Henderson ohana up there on the 6th road.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Tyra says Jerome was Pokey Records the only label you recorded on. Pokey.
Hmm.
Wow, that
Pokey Records.
goes back.
That
Did you?
that that yeah that our whole life was with Pokey Records. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you guys didn't do any Mountain Apple, then you guys all stay with Pokey Records.
No, no, yeah. We stayed with Pokey Records,
Okay.
and then Pokey Records branched off to tropical music. So it's a combination of Pokey Records, tropical music, and
Okay.
everything. But yeah,
Nice.
thanks, Leah.
Yeah. Tim Lope says, Aloha, brother Jerome. Uh, cough, hey, cough. Oh, he's just smoking. Stop it, Tim. Yo, these West Side
Hey,
boys.
I tell you, it's just spell Coco a little bit more better, bro. Yeah, you forgot the two straight lines over there. K-O. Uh, Underneath you got the coconut.
Auntie Hetty says, Uncle and I always enjoy Makaha Sons at Whittier Shannon Theater series, hoping they start up again. In fact, we were going to talk about that.
Yeah, I just talked to them. 2020 was the 2020 was the last that we played there, and then was hopefully that we would get back there on the 21st, 21, 22, but look like things getting pushed back further and further. But we had 20, I think 2020 was our 26 year over there, 26 years that we did Whittier College to Uncle Shane and all the ohana there. Thank you guys very much. Really appreciate it. Hopefully we get back there again after this pandemic gets over.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to take a small kind of break right now. And I wanted to share with you
Yes.
our family over here. Across the nation, Native Hawaiians and Pacific Islanders are being disproportionately affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. And Southern California Pacific Islander COVID-19 response team aims to provide information and resources to help our community stay healthy and stay safe. And so we're going to just take a break right now. I'm going to show you this here. Hang on.
COVID 19 is hurting Native Hawaiians and Pacific Islanders. We have one of the highest infection rates in LA County. Our elders and those of us who have diabetes, heart disease, or other health conditions have a higher risk for severe illness or even death. Let's stop the deadly impact of COVID 19 in our community. Follow 3 simple steps. 1. Keep 6 feet of physical distance. 2. Always wear a face covering in public. And 3. Get tested right away if you have any symptoms. If you don't have a doctor, dial 211 to find free health resources. We have the power to take care of our kainga, our community. Let's use that power to protect all of us.
Indeed, because PacificIslanderHealth.org, and that's the URL you see above us, that's the place to go for all of our ohana to learn more information on what you and your ohana can do to protect yourself. And if you're in a position to, we encourage you to get vaccinated, get tested, stay safe. We definitely want to have you around through the year, and we definitely want to get our arms around good health and to stay away from being sick. So, mahalo to the Pacific Islander Health.org organization for targeting the Pacific Islanders and providing information for them at PacificIslanderHealth.org. All right, we
Oh,
are back.
mahalo, bro. Yeah, I miss hugging everybody.
Oh, I know, right? Even ha, right? We like ha when we
Yeah.
come. No can, bro. We got a ha with
Oh
the elbow.
man.
Kind of
Yeah.
ha that too.
With the elbow
Yeah, kind
or
of
with the feet,
with the
kick each other. Yeah.
feet. And
Give the
sometimes I
feet.
don't like because
Yeah.
the bugger get toe jam. I don't like make the feet. It's kind
Yeah.
of dangerous.
Yeah. I check them and say, but put your socks on first. Anyway, yeah, go over. Yeah.
So let's see. Brother Nate Jones, another member of our Ohana. How's it, Jerome? My
Yeah,
dad,
brother.
my dad and Moon knew each other from Air National Guard days. I still have the Kui Kava CD from 1996 signed by him. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Hey Nate, keep that because it's out of print already. So you
ooh,
can't get that. Yeah, you can get that CD.
wow.
That and our Christmas CD. Yeah, it's out of print. And yeah, if you got it, hang on to it for dear life. Yeah.
Hey, so Nate, my birthday coming up, Nate. So if you're wondering what to give me, for my birthday, consider consider that. That is it. Nate Jones, Kaneohe boy, living here in Southern California. Uh, Good brother.
Yes, sir.
Here is Gladys Ross. Aloha from New Mexico. Welcome, Gladys. Hope to see the Suns in Hilo in February. Ooh,
Yeah,
very nice.
so far it's a go unless because we've been doing our Valentine's show every year, besides the pandemic times,
Mm,
so and that's at the Palace Theater in Hilo, and it's always our it's either on Valentine's Day, the week before Valentine's, or the week off. So depending where Valentine's, coming outside there.
mhm.
So far it's in the works, and just hopefully everything, the pandemic slows down and we can get back to Hilo town over
Good,
there.
good.
Yeah.
Here's Tim Lopes, Nanakuli Valley, Fifth Road, Lopes family, Kippy Lopes. He's saying if you.
Oh, 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 oh. Uncle Kippy. Yeah.
Uh, okay, so let's see here, because I tracking, it's also interesting the journey that you have taken with Makaha Sons. Now, your dear brother John passes in 2012,
Hmm.
and it is said that you and Moon were the last two that were there as and you had said to Moon and in front of John as he was having laid to rest, you made a promise to him, and what was that?
Yeah. Me and Moon was the last two at the casket, and you know, he said what he had to say, and I said what I had to say. So we both um thanked him and everything, and I was gonna miss him, miss his smile, and so forth. And then before they closed the casket, and then I bent over and just told him that I'll try my best to keep the legacy going. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. You know.
So this is 2012. Shortly after that, Moon decides to retire. It's 2014, and so you're kind of at a crossroads right now, right? I mean, some
Yeah.
what's going to happen? You get some. What are your choices now? What are you feeling?
Well, choices was, you either can go solo, keep the legacy going, or I really was looking into working at Walmart.
Wait,
What? What? Is that bad?
no. I
Because
think
yeah,
I don't-
I think I would have been the aloha face of Walmart, and chase
you're
the
coming.
money.
Somebody coming up.
Welcome.
Excuse me, sir. Is that a Makaha
Uh,
Sons of Niʻihau in your pants? Can I see a receipt for that Makaha Sons CD? Hey, you look like Jerome Koko. I'm sorry, sir. I get that a lot, but show me your
yeah.
receipt. You know what I'm saying?
No freebies over here. No freebies over here. No freebies. Yeah, that was just the crossroad at that time. Yeah, and uh, we had a meeting. Me and Uncle Moon, and just say what direction you know we were going, and he was at that time just planning on retiring. From the music business, and um, it wasn't at a crossroad, but so okay, now if he goes, what I'm gonna do is, should I do a solo career, or see if I can extend the legacy of Makaha Sons, you know. So I kind of like did some solo stuff, and that's why I did two solo CDs with Daniel Ho. Yeah, because before my brother passed, I think in 2010, Daniel asked if he could produce a CD for Makaha Sons, and somehow we never had the chance to really do it. Yeah, and then finally, when the opportunity arose, and we uh, thought that we might have a chance, to do a CD again, and especially with Daniel. And then my brother really started getting really sick, So that kind of changed the whole complex of everything. And it didn't take until 2014, after Moon retired. Then I called Daniel, and I was explaining him the situation. I'm at a crossroad, but I also told him that I wanted to kind of like get something out there, as far as a CD like that. And if his offer was still open, yeah, open arms.
Wow.
Wonderful man, wonderful man. Yeah,
So
man.
let's
Mhm.
just visually track. So here we go. This is early Makaha Sons, um, and fashioned by Yolanda Coco, who designed.
Yeah, the wife. Yeah, I gotta give her props, man. She
Absolutely.
she made all of our uniforms. Yeah. So
Wow.
even she made everyone.
Look
She
at you
made
go.
this one. Yeah, she made this one.
Wow.
Look at that,
Huh?
bruh.
Then your
Oh,
Hokus,
yeah.
23 Hokus. This is one, I believe this is what, 19.
This
Uh,
is 1984. I think this is when we won for Puanoho Mekealoha. This one. Yeah,
wow.
and that uniforms right there. Yeah, all velvet and everything. Yeah.
Woo.
So the wife designed that whole thing right there, all the way
Beautiful.
from the ties and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Then,
Mhm.
then you said, I want to continue that legacy of Makaha Sons, and you gathered around you some talented musicians. Tell us about Makaha Sons 2020 and moving forward.
Yeah. So Makasan 2020, Kimo has been with me prior to that for 7 years, and this is our gig up there at the Palace Theater. And if you notice, Hanale Kaanapu, many of you who don't know him, but Hanale was actually our sound man for shoot maybe 12 years, I think. Yeah, he,
Wow.
he used to do sounds for us, and
Wow.
then finally, you know, had a time to be part of Makaha Sons, and he grew up with the music. He knows the music of Makaha Sons, and
We
yeah,
and chemo
he
and
knows it
chemo
very well.
too, right? Chemo comes from Kapala, the great group
Yeah,
Kapala.
he Kanilao Kimo and his family moved here in 1992, and that's when the first time we met. And he was with his in-laws, and the group was Kanilao, if you
Kanilau.
remember.
Okay.
Yeah, Kanilao. Yeah, and
Mhm.
he was part of that group. And Kimo has actually has played music with a lot of the big stars outside there. He was used to play with Palan Ivan, part of the King's Own.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean, just everybody. Noelani Cipriano, yeah, Kapala, with Zanuck them. Yeah,
yeah.
but just many others. Yeah, many others.
Zanuck
Yeah.
Lindsay and all those guys. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Sean,
your cousin too, eh? That's your cousin.
Sean Ishimoto. It's all family. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
us
Oh,
guys. Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. So,
Wow.
amazing musicians you have now, and the sound and the harmonies you listen, and you've kept that amazing sound of the Makaha Sons, and that legacy alive there, Jerome. It's been amazing. Now, as
Yeah.
you're mentioning, you've also have two projects with Grammy Award winning local boy Daniel Ho, amazing musician, arranger, producer. The guy wears
Wow.
so many hats, right?
Oh, bro, he's awesome, man. Yeah.
So this is your
Thank
so.
you, Daniel. Yeah, this is the second one. This is the second
Mhm.
solo one. Yeah.
All right. And so the beautiful thing about this, and we want to share with all of our friends over here, the amazing, incredible music continues. And we were sharing with you early on with our friends over here that the music of Makaha Sons, the solo projects of Jerome Koko, can be found on makahasons.com, and you can download special songs that you like, or download the whole CD. All of that. In fact, you and I was talking about not too many people buy CDs and stuff these days, but
Everything is
it's all
all
download.
downloading. Yeah,
Yeah.
all downloading. Yeah.
But you
So if
also
you're
have a.
not on the game, yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Go ahead,
So
go
tell
ahead.
us about this here.
Chris, Chris's memories was just a single that we wanted to bring out. We started doing that virtual stuff in 2020, and we just needed something to get out there. So Christmas Memories was written by Dennis Kamakahi, and
Wow.
he recorded this song a long time ago, and we always fell in love with this song. And the first, well, besides Dennis, we were touring on the mainland, and Del Beasley was part of a trio with Teresa Bright and Kata Maduli, and we did a Christmas show up there on the mainland, and on his solo stuff, he did this song that night, and I said, yeah, from that night, I love that song. And then the last time we did it as Makaha Sons was in 2014, when we did our Christmas show in San Diego. Yeah, and yeah, 2014. Yeah, I think that was the last time. They kind of like just put it on the burner from them, and then when we needed something, they say, "Ah, let's give it a try."
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
hmm
Hmm.
and
Uh,
that's how this single came out. Yeah,
Sweet.
Christmas Memories. Yeah,
Makahasons.com is where you can pick up the library of Makaha Sons music, as well as the solo project and the Christmas EP. Here's Mark. He goes, Aloha, the Palisade just finished their AC so, hey, gonna get good air conditioning now. And he's all, so.
no, now we get air conditioning, but no can go inside there because of the pandemic. Lose money, lilo kala. No, but yeah, I was talking to the manager there, and then uh, we were talking about it, and one of our great fans was telling us, "Hey, they're almost finished, with the AC." And I think I think we've been doing the maybe 19 years that we've been doing the Valentine's show there. So
Nice.
every little money count, because yeah, it took a lot to get that air conditioned, but oh, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be
Good.
sweet. Yeah,
Hey, Tim is still stuck on the fact that you are a Walmart greeter.
yeah, that's the chances we get. Oh,
you,
bro, I can't
you
imagine.
missed the opportunity, Jerome. Just
Ah,
imagine
bro, just imagine,
where
man.
your career would have gone with Walmart. You,
Bruh. They have a security guard. One of them, bro. Yeah, I good in both of them.
Harrison says, Hana ho, Koko, Hana ho. All right.
All right.
uh, we're so blessed to have such a great ohana that pops in and gives us their aloha every week, and they come in. And Tim is going, I'm missing you guys' show in Houston, Texas. You guys are going to Texas, Jerome, or not? No, huh? Yeah.
You know, we did Houston maybe 3 or 4 times. I think we did Houston, and the
Okay.
last time we did, they had a big Hawaiian uh, the Pacific Festival up
Mm,
there in Houston.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the last time we've been up there. But
I just got
would
a side
love to
text.
get back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just got a side text from Tim. Said, "Hey, come stay in my house. Tell Jerome come." Timmy is saying, "Come stay at his house in Houston. No problem when you guys come." So mahalo, Tim.
Oh, mahalo, bro. Yeah, save us $100 a night, or maybe $200 a night on hotel. Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks, Timmy.
here's
Oh yeah.
brother Jeffrey. Aloha from Las Vegas, brother Jerome. What's up, Jeffrey? Welcome,
Oh,
welcome.
7-Eleven, brother. 7-Eleven.
Uh oh.
Oh.
Okay, so we wanna, you've got the rest of the year. Most of your performances are going to be island side, yeah, and probably for 2022, Akua willing
Yeah.
coming to the big island of America, eh?
Yeah. Well, we had a lot of mainland stuff, but it got postponed to
Yeah.
next year. But then we got another one coming up, Bay Area,
Oh,
on December 11th.
oh,
December 11th
okay.
at Bay Area. So everything should be online probably next week. They get everything, and working with Seattle, in that same week.
Okay.
So hopefully we can pull it all together, and hopefully everybody, is
So
kind
when
of
you get
doesn't really hurt anything.
the updated information, all of our friends can check out makahasons.com for the tour information. So that anybody in the Northern California in Pacific Northwest can find out where Makaha Sons are going to be, so I can go and enjoy the wonderful music. Uh, some of the comments over here that have been said recently about Makaha Sons, and I wanted to share this. It says, today, Makaha
Sure.
Sons, they're considered to be one of Hawaii's premier Hawaiian musical groups. They continue to perpetuate the vibrant sound, the full and rich harmonies that only they can produce. Their incomparable vocal arrangements and delightful stage presence is filled with comical antics which have won the hearts of thousands of fans worldwide. And I point to you, brother, as taking on the Kuleana, the legacy of Makaha Sons that began, more than 40 years ago, and moving it forward into a whole new generation of Hawaiians and Hawaiians of heart that may not know of your music, that may not know the history of it. And we're so blessed, Jerome, that you accepted our invitation to come and hang out with us over here on our Aloha Friday show. This has been
Oh no, thank you guys very much, but yeah, it's a heavy undertaking, and if you think about it and you trying to extend the legacy for Makaha, first and foremost, you have to try to keep the sound, as close as possible. We're not in this business to try to see, or if we can be better than prior Makaha or anything. It's just living the legacy and make sure everything is in place. But that's what I figure. As long as we stay close, as far as the melodies or everything that's associated with Makaha Sons, You know, that's to me that's the best thing. Just as far as doing the legacy, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
And by the
but
way,
it's a heavy task, but you know that. So
yeah.
even when Israel left and had us three guys now, Moon, John, and Jerome. So now, what we gonna do? Are we gonna continue the legacy? Can we do it with three? Do we get another person, you know, to fill Israel's place? And then if you did that, then it's almost like, you know, restarting over again. So we took a chance. We just Moon, myself, and my brother John, and everybody said, you know, where was the Ni'ihau? So once Israel left the group, the legacy of Ni'ihau uh, was with him or with them. Yeah. So Makaha Sons of Ni'ihau was um, only created because they had ties with Ni'ihau. And that's how this whole thing, you know, Makaha Sons, we met in Makaha, they had ties with Ni'ihau, and that's how Ni'ihau came up. But once Israel left, we just said, I think it's appropriate that we just drop Nihao and just go with Makaha Sons, Moon, John, and Jerome. Yeah. And then that's how now that legacy started again. Yeah. But if you look on the bright side, um, Hawaii and the rural probably, you know, gained two entities now. Yeah. So now they had Israel with his solo career, Makaha Sons with their career. You know, so.
Hmm. Yeah. You know, Heke is saying Jerome Hawaii self storage. I can't get that jingle out of my head.
eh, if you know more space in you, Holly, call me. Call me. I get the number for you guys.
You see our ohana. They're so awesome. They're so awesome. And then Tim goes, "My home is always open to you, brother. See, you know, look."
Eh, Tim, when I come up there, I don't like none of this loud, none of this poor stuff there, because I can get that all free in Hawaii. When I go there, I like the ribs,
There you
but
go.
Houston's like there's a mean kind of ribs up there. So
Tim, you writing this down, Tim?
yeah, write that down. If not, then that's all right. I'll go see somebody else's house. You get them, Timmy. No worry, bro. We get them.
Oh shoot! Oh my goodness, my goodness. The hour has passed by so quickly, Jerome.
Yeah.
Such
Well,
a.
I still have all day. Like, are you going
Oh
someplace?
no!
Oh,
Yeah, I was going Tim's house.
oh it's got teams out. Oh, well, no, went that fast already, but we didn't even get no place with this thing. Can I come back next week, Friday?
Hey, we can
Can I
do
do
part two, no
Yeah.
problem. We we can do part two. Listen, the door to the Aloha Friday Hale is always open anytime. Jerome C. Honda says, "So privileged to hear from you. Mahalo nui loa." Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much, man.
Oh my
Appreciate it.
goodness.
Yeah.
Please, much love and aloha to Yolanda, your wonderful wife, your traveling partner, and designer, and uh, help you keep your sanity and on both sides, sane and insane on both sides is always
But
good.
don't tell my secrets, bro. Don't tell my secrets.
Now this Alexis, she gonna challenge me with my Hawaiian, and I'm she's saying mahalo to Akua. She's saying malama mai oko aloha ahui ho. Uh, Sweet blessings, and so all the Mauna Keas down over there, Bumper Johnson, and all those guys, all my cousins, love you dearly. They've crossed paths with you down over there, and much
Yeah,
blessings.
just one block away, bro. Just one block away, Mauna Kea. So as soon as you come out of Mano Avenue, make the left right there, right on the
Right
corner of
there.
Mauna Kea, right there.
Makaha
Yeah.
Sons for life, Alexis said. Absolutely.
Mahalo nui, mahalo nui.
Ah. So, Jerome, I'm gonna bid our aloha to you and hui ho. Let's keep in touch. Why don't you just hang on? And I got a few closing comments over here. But for now, we're gonna say mahalo to you. Thank you so much for joining us, and God bless you. And we will talk to you soon. Aloha, brother
Thank you
Jerome.
very
Hang
much.
on. Be right with you.
Tamaka. Oi ho.
There goes Jerome Koko from the Makaha Sons, the last original member of the beloved Makaha Sons. You've seen how he is keeping the music and the legacy alive. And on the part of all of our ohana that have dropped in, thank you so much for being a part of our show. It's amazing how every week our time goes by so quick. And we really want to thank our wonderful Sandwich Island social network supporters who are sustaining members of our ohana. June Shabuya, Uncle Larry, Auntie Hetty and Duha, Jim and Reba Maraboto of Meheula Music, Kay Bennett, Thyra Abraham, Susan and Roddy Gregory, Jean Dahlberg, DC and Tuila Makaena and others. All your donations help the Sandwich Islands Network continue to create and sustain programming throughout the year. And if you are watching our program and you would like to become part of our ohana and be a sustaining part of our ohana, please go to patreon.com/Sandwich Islands 808 and you can learn how you can also become a sustaining member to help us continue to do the work that we do right here. I think it'd be only just a beautiful thing if we would continue with the music of Jerome Koko as we go out. And we will see you next time on the Aloha Friday show with the Sandwich Islands Social Network.
Naku